Hey, okay, we are day 2 of Snowman Showdown, and I am so happy you're here. If you had fun last night or you watched the replay today, please let me know in the comments. I want to know if this has been valuable to you already and if you are having fun. So I just want to kind of recap what happened yesterday. Okay, so we painted the first part of the snowman, which I'm about to teach you the second part. Then we also and I saw many of you did your homework. So high five. Very, very proud of you. We also did our paint party calculator, money in the bank. So I was looking through some of your goals and your thoughts and your dreams for this, and I am so happy for you. So happy for you. And we also talked about the quote. I shared the quote with you. Hello. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. And I shared the quote with you about, living like we're in our 70s. You may already be in your 70s, but we shared the quote, and I shared that inside the Snowman Showdown if you want to grab that. And we got Bobby here again. He's going to be,
Hey, everybody.
He's going to be getting your questions from our team. Our team is gathering your questions as you ask them during tonight. And then also, I have a little Prosecco. So cheers to whatever you're drinking. Let me know in the comments if you have tea or Coke or whatever you're drinking. And cheers. Let's have some fun tonight. Sound good? Not letting me join again. You're right here. hopefully that's good. Oh, they're saying hi, Bobby. We got some water. I got water too. Oh, so you in your 70s, does that mean, is that quote like on par? Like, just let me know in the comments if it's true, if that's how it feels. Because I love that we just adopt that and go for it. Okay. I also wanted to share a couple of y'all's posts. Loving this. Valerie says, I just had my guinea pig paint party with one of my friends. She did great, and I practiced too. I see areas like blending around the arms and hat brim that I do differently, but overall, I love them. I can't wait to paint him. So again, already taking action. Love that. Oh, and by the way, I have a really great, we're going to be giving away tons of gift cards tonight. Lots and lots of gift cards as you're commenting, all of that great stuff. And then also, we have this set of 3 trees that I got at the home goods store. And they're like sequins trees with pearls and sequins on them. I'm actually going to give one lucky winner. And Bobby's going to pick somebody at the end of the night, at the end of this hour. And you're going to get that too. So we have a bonus prize, kind of like our disco ball. Also, tonight, I'm going to be teaching you the magic script. So have your notes ready. We're going to pick out venues. We're going to learn which venues to use. And also, you're going to know the exact magic script. Oh, good. You like the trees. Yay. I was hoping you would. Okay, so we have a lot to do. Okay, so let's have Valerie Lynn win a prize. Valerie can win one of the gift cards. Okay, so Valerie Lynn, if you would please email us at support@texasartandsoul.com, and we will send you a gift card. So send us your full address, Valerie Lynn, your full address to support@texasartandsoul.com so we can give you a gift card. Now, I wanted to share this one too. I love an action taker, love an action taker. Okay, this is Joan. She says, hello, everyone. I want to introduce myself. I'm an artist in East Tennessee. I want to show y'all this, what she did here. I'm an artist in East Tennessee, and I'd really like to start doing paint parties. I held a guinea pig party today with some of my friends and family for a birthday party. It was a lot of fun. Look at her. Oh my gosh. Y'all, can we congratulate Joan, by the way?
Yay, Joan.
Amazing, Joan. Very excited. Kathy, another action taker, already doing her first paint party today. I'm super excited. Update, it was great, and here's some photos. Look at this.
Good job, Kathy.
High five, y'all. I'm telling you, so many people go, I can't do this. I can't do this. Yes, you can. You can totally do this and pay for Christmas or pay for whatever your goals were, right? Whatever your goals were. And I got to get me some new cowboy boots. That's my goal. Denise says, love the snowman show and love starting the snowman while watching on replay. So she found the replay and watched that. And she said, I teach watercolor, so it's been a long time since I've had the acrylics out. I've had brain processing issues over the last couple of years, result of a brain trauma. So I sold my business and I'm looking to start something different. My main aim is to fund traveling abroad. How cool. And volunteering while overseas, but to also add a covered craft painting area to my courtyard. I'm based in the UK and would love to join PPHQ. Would that work? Yes, you can totally join PPHQ, even if you're in the UK. And by the way, welcome to all of you that have been joining. I'm so, so happy to help you and even more. And then here, Angie says, I'm so happy to have joined the Snowman Showdown. Her first goal is to join Paint Party headquarters, and then she wants to do a trip. So I am so happy for y'all. I just wanted to showcase a few of those. I know many of you are doing so many great things, but I just wanted to showcase that before we get started. So let's give a round of applause for everybody. And if you have done something cool, put it in the comments. I would love to read it. Okay, so let me see here so I can see some of your comments. Oh, good. Monica, already getting some questions in. Awesome. Please put your questions in here and we're going to start going over those. So again, recap real quick. We're going to paint the rest of this tonight. We're going to learn how to book a party using one of the magic scripts. We have about 14 in here. We're going to use one of the magic scripts. And then we're also going to be giving away a ton of stuff. So I'm excited. Remember, I'll be answering your questions the entire hour. And then tomorrow night, we're going to be sitting at my computer and I'm going to break it all down. How you can make a profit every single party, exactly what to do, and don't miss it. Do not miss it. Okay, so ask your questions. We'll get those to Bobby. But first, I want to show you the next step. Okay, so we got our colors out. Here's our snowman. If you forgot the steps, we have handy steps for you, ready to go. So my next step is going to be paint the underside of the snowman's hat black. Okay, so I'm just going to use my round brush with some paint. And then I'm going to do the underside of the hat. So let's go ahead and fill this whole part in with the black paint. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Take a big deep breath. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Take a big deep breath. Remember, painting is therapy. I don't know why I have this here. This is supposed to be painted a goldish color. So I'm gonna paint over that here in just a second. So ignore it, or you can make it into a band. Again, we're very flexible. We want you to let your painters get creative if they want. We are totally fine with that. How many of y'all have your nerves kind of calmed down? Let me know if your nerves have kind of calmed down a little bit since yesterday. Oh, a deep breath is much needed about right now. That's awesome. I know a lot of you were nervited yesterday. Since you spent a little time with me yesterday, and I know our team has been awesome behind the scenes trying to answer questions for you. Let's give them a round of applause to the team. Yay! They're so great. So if you've kind of calmed down a little bit since, we had, last night to kind of paint together and learn together, let me know if you're a little bit calmer. Oh, good, Dawana. The nerves have calmed way down since last night. Great. A little nervous, Casey says, but it's getting better. Oh my gosh. And so I was just on a cruise with my dad and my sister. And my sister is really good at resin. She can make these really cool beach scenes out of resin. And I was telling her, I was like, please make me one. Like, I love it. And she makes them in the shape of a heart. And she's like, do you really think they're good enough? And I'm like, you should be selling those. Like, those are beautiful. And I might need to have her teach me how to do it so we could do it as like a paint party. But she's so good at it. And then today she texted me and she said, thank you so much for encouraging me. I finally feel like I have the confidence enough to start selling them. And so I think sometimes it's like it takes somebody else to believe in you more than you believe in yourself. And so that's what I'm here to do for you. I am here to believe in you more than you believe in yourself. So hopefully you will borrow some of the confidence so that you can take action and actually make a difference for your family. So I did the black here. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and fill in the eyes. Okay. And then something pretty easy to do, just take a little bit right here. Michelle says, I was so excited about the Snowman Showdown that I just, hold on, what'd she say? That I just had hand surgery when I joined. Now I'm watching. Oh no, I hope you're okay. Oh my gosh. Well, you can watch the replay. Okay, so here, right here, and hopefully you'll heal fast. Right here, we're just doing little dots. So I'm going to try to put this a little closer so you can see. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. Yeah, you have to do that sound. Okay, so it's just a little boop, 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 boop. That's all it is, okay? Nothing major. Now I'm going to rinse my brush, and we're going to paint the nose orange, and then we're also going to paint the arms brown. Now, doing that, I'm going to have Bobby read some questions so that we can answer some of your questions. Remember, if I don't get it answered tonight, tomorrow I'm going to answer questions so my face falls off. So let's do this. All right.
All right. So the first question, I actually wrote it down and it was sent to me because I saw it last night as well.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So a lot of people asking it, but in this case, I think it was Diana McConnell. She said, do you need a business license to get started?
Awesome question. Okay, so what I'm going to be challenging you with tonight is if you're too nervited to send the magic script that works like magic, I'm going to be challenging you to just have a party with your family, your friends, your spouse, your best friend, whoever, just to take action fast. Now, all you have to do, if you're ready to like, okay, I'm in it to win it, I'm moving forward, all you have to do is go down to like your county clerk's office and get a DBA. So it's called Doing Business As. It's a DBA. Cost about 25 bucks, and it's really easy. You just give them the name of your business, doing business as, whatever it is. I remember way back in the day, I had a DBA for Texas Art and Soul, which is the name of my paint party business, how you found me on Facebook. And so, yes, right now, I don't want you to worry about that. Right now, I just want you to paint the snowman with a friend or send the magic script and paint the snowman using the magic script. And then you can go get your DBA.
Very cool. Can we give away a gift card?
Yes, we can.
I saw the coolest name I've seen so far.
Oh, who is it?
You know, I like scary movies and all.
Yes, he loves a good scary movie.
There's literally somebody watching right now named Pennywise.
Oh, you're the next winner, Pennywise. Please do not bring a red balloon to me. Okay, Pennywise, you're the next winner of a gift card. Congrats. Email support@texasartandsoul.com. Awesome. Okay, next question.
All right, Ruby. I'm going to mess the last name up, but I think it's Terabone or Terabone. She says, how many hours is a paint party and how much does it cost for marketing?
Awesome. Okay, great question. It was Ruby?
It was Ruby, yes.
Ruby, great question, Ruby. Okay, so I like to do, this is a 16 by 20. I like to do my paint parties on like a 16 by 12 canvas or an 11 by 17. I used to always do them on 16 by 20s, but now I've kind of gone to the smaller canvas. And the reason why, and I still charge $35, but the reason why I do that is because I can usually have the party done in 2 hours or less because it's less space for them to paint and it takes less paint and it also just takes less time. And then the other question you have was how much does it cost for marketing? So the way I teach you to do this, there's many ways you can do this. And one of the biggest challenges people have with their paint party business is actually getting butts in seats. Like booking the party really isn't the hard part here. The part that people struggle with is getting butts in seats. I'm going to use that gold I did yesterday because this is not supposed to be there. I'm just going to paint over this. So really the way I teach you to do this, and I'll tell you the magic script here in a little bit. One of the ones we use is how to book it like at a country club or a place that already has a presence, that already has an email list. Because again, if you're brand new to this, eventually you'll have your own email list. I highly recommend, if you are doing paint parties, every time you do a door prize and you have people sign in with their email, then you can always notify them of their paint parties coming up. So anyway, I just wanted to remind you of that. But yes, there's many different ways. So if you do it the way I teach you, a Profit Every Party, you technically don't have to spend too much in marketing at all. Maybe print a flyer, but everything's kind of done digitally. Okay, let me get the next step, Bobby, and then we'll do the next one. So let me read to make sure I'm on the right one. Okay, let me know if you're having fun. Just put an emoji. If you can put your favorite emoji that you use, so I know you're having fun. I would love to see that. Okay, so with a clean brush, we paint the nose orange and the arms brown. Check, check. With a clean brush, add some texture to the snowman's face and body by dabbing on a bit of light blue. Then add some touches of gold and white too. The more texture, the more fun. Okay, so what we're going to do is just take that light blue we had yesterday, that baby blue, and then all we're doing is just kind of dabbing on here. Now, if I get too much on there and he looks like he has freckles, which he does, it's kind of funny, then oh, Rhonda, I love that. That's so cute. Then I'm going to dab some white on top. Okay. So we're just dabbing a little bit on here with the baby blue and the white. And then also you can kind of dab your brush off, go back to that gold that we had before. And then you can actually dab gold into the belly a little bit and into the sides. So again, gold with the white into the belly and into the sides. Remember, more texture, more fun. More texture, more fun. Okay, what's the next question, Bobby?
Well, on your painting, I see what you're doing now. I thought that your snowman got just dirty.
You're being mean to my snowman.
I know.
He's gonna get
I
his
looked at the
feelings
one
hurt.
behind you, and I was like, "What happened?"
He's so cute. He's having
I
a
thought he
fun
had a little,
day.
you know how you get to the bottom of the snowball and it's a little bit of dirt mixed in?
Somebody peed in the snow.
No, I didn't think that. Oh man.
Somebody peed into the snow. It's
a
just the
beautiful
texture.
snowman.
It's just texture. You don't have to add it. It's optional, Bobby. Optional.
Let's see here. Next question. Robin Quigg. She says, "Can we join anytime, or is tomorrow the deadline?"
Oh, for Paint Party headquarters?
I'm assuming so.
Yes. Okay. So first off, for all of you that are joining, thank you so much for trusting us. Remember, when you sign up for the year and you get 3 months free, but if you do month to month, you can cancel at any time. So if you sign up for the year, though, with the 3 months free, it is a commitment for a year. So just a heads up on that. But here's the thing that I want to tell you. So when you sign up, you're going to get all of those bonuses if you sign up by Friday morning by like 9 a.m. I would actually say tomorrow night, and to get all of those bonuses, coffee time with me, all of that great stuff. Then you have, if you are like, oh, I'm not really sure, I need to think about it over the weekend, you will have until next Wednesday. But really, that's kind of you know how it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. I don't know if you remember me saying this, but we usually do a spring kind of challenge like this, like a Snowman Showdown, but for spring. We're not doing it this year because my daughter's 17. She's graduating high school this year. So we're not doing that. So what happens is a lot of times we'll say, oh, I'll join in a month from now, but we forget, right? And then life moves on. And then that cool thing we were going to do didn't happen. So I always think about risk versus reward. So if you're thinking about maybe this is something I want to try, well, try it. And if you don't like it, you can always cancel. And, you know, there's no hard feelings, but we really want to try to give you the tools that we can to help you with this. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more white because I feel like he's very freckly now. I'm going to cover a lot of that. You give me a complex about it. Now I think he's dirty, Bobby, and just don't want him to look like that. Okay, so after I cover him, let me do my next step real quick, and then we'll get the next question. Because you got me.
Sorry.
You got me thinking about. I want to feel that way about my snowman.
That's a good thing about acrylic.
Yes, that is the great thing about acrylic. Okay, the next part. Okay, so with a small detail brush, add in some small touches of black to his hat, scarf, and the bottom of the buttons and arm. Repeat the same with touches of baby blue and light purple. So this is where we're just going to kind of get crazy. Okay, so I'm going to be adding in the black, the blue, the white, and if you have purple, if you don't, it is okay, I promise. Okay, so I'm going to use this brush, the middle, and I may switch to the smaller one. And then I'm just going to start to add in some little black lines. Now, if you are confused at all, remember, with this printed, you can just look at it up close, and basically anywhere that I put a black line, you can put a black line. Okay, so anywhere I put a black line, you can put a black line. Okay, so I'm going to start adding in little details, and you can watch while we answer more questions. All right, go for it, Bobby. Oh, should we do a prize real quick?
Sure.
You want to pick?
Yeah,
Should we do a prize?
let me pop over here.
Let me know if we should do a prize. Start commenting really fast so Bobby can pick your name.
You know, my
He's
phone's
looking.
like a minute behind your computer.
A minute?
I don't know, 30 seconds, let's say.
Should be 15. I've counted.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to go with Jen Williamson.
Jim Williams. Say it again.
Jen Williamson.
Jen.
And she has a question.
Oh, good. Okay, Jen. Email support@texasartandsoul.com. Will you repeat that, please? We say
support at texasartandsoul.com.
Thank you. Okay.
So she asked, does it have to be for the year, or can we do monthly for the bonuses?
Oh, yeah, you can do monthly and still get the bonuses. Yes, ma'am, for
Okay.
sure.
All right. And the next question, let's see.
So I added black here, and then now I'm going to add black right here. And I'm not really like perfectly outlining it. I'm just kind of like wobbling it. Wobble, wobble, do the wobble.
So this one comes up almost every time we do these events.
Yeah, what we got?
Dione Sebi, she says, how would you recommend doing a fundraiser? Already have a request. What would you charge, etc.?
I love this question. Okay. So here's the thing with fundraisers is the fundraisers really do have to, I'm going to put a little bit of a lines down here. The fundraisers, if you have a request for one, what I do, like, let's say I'm going to charge $35 for my paint party. What I'll do is I will take my amount down to 30, and then they will charge, for example, 45. So then on my flyer, which we have pre-made for you, right? That, inside Paint Party headquarters, we have these ready for you so you can just edit them. You would actually type on there in the edit version inside Paint Party headquarters, you would put $10 of every ticket goes to the fundraiser. Now, I think it's very, very important to make sure you're very clear with that. Like anytime I do fundraisers, I make sure to be very clear. If all proceeds are going and you're donating your time, we have people inside Paint Party headquarters that they don't really need the money and they do this for their extra. I know Melissa is one of them, and she just did a really cool one that she had posted about, and she gives all the money back. I know, we've done a few like that where we just, donate the money just because it's something that we can do. But when I first started this, there's no way I had to pay for my electric bill. Like I didn't have enough money to do anything. So I, whatever wherever you're at in life, whatever that's for, but just know that is something, sometimes people do. Now, with the fundraiser, I want to just really preface this. It is really about the host that wants that fundraiser. It is really about them making it happen. What I mean by that is they need to be sending out the link for people to sign up. They need to be the one that's, reminding people to sign up, because if not, if they're putting the fundraising marketing in your hands, what happens is Now you're doing a fundraiser for dogs. Now you're doing a fundraiser for horses. Now you're doing a fundraiser for, somebody's uncle. Like, it's not that you don't want to do that. It's just now your business has turned into you being the marketing person for fundraisers. So it really has to be that host. So if somebody has come to you and said, hey, can you do this as a fundraiser? Absolutely, you can. I'm going to switch to my smaller brush so I can get this nose. Absolutely, you can do a fundraiser. And just make sure you're very clear on, okay, I can do $30 and then you can charge $40 and you get $10 of every ticket. Something like that. Okay. And I'm just going to put a little line here. And if you want, just put just a little bitty line like right there. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just start adding a few little black lines in here. Again, this is very like whimsical, nothing serious. And then I'm going to change over to my blue and add these lines in here, just like we had talked about. So you can watch where I'm going to place these while we answer more questions. All right, go for it, Bobby.
All right. Diane Glabus. She says, Heidi, have you ever had someone very difficult and or someone who says you don't know how to do it, basically trying to control the class?
Yes, I've had almost every situation possible. You don't teach this for 17 years and not come across some crazy situations. So we've had, even last year, Bobby, remember that lady who was really mean to you? He's like, yep, I remember. Remember, this is a customer service business. So you will have moments where sometimes people are unhappy. I mean, it's just, sometimes you can do everything right and still there will be people unhappy. I don't know if you've ever dealt with that, but me and Bobby have both worked in customer service for decades now, and even before paint parties when I worked in corporate. Bobby also worked there as well, and we worked in customer service, so we're very, very, very used to handling and dealing with people who aren't happy. And so I think we just have a little bit of experience with that. But yes, so last year, this lady, we do this paint party every year, always sells out. We have like 50 to 55 people that show up for it. And and we did this paint party. I'm gonna grab a little bit of the purple now. And we did this paint party, and they didn't have like the best lighting, which, sometimes like you show up to a place and it looks fine during the day, and then at night you realize like there's no lighting. And so she got upset, and she like, what did she say to you, Bobby? Like,
I know she ended up calling me like a buffoon or something. I don't remember how it got to that point. I know it got to that point because maybe she was partaking in the libations a little too much.
Yeah, she did have some wine. She had some wine. But yeah, she did something like called him a buffoon, and I kind of heard it, and I was like, oh no. Teresa says jackass. And so I just kind of went over to Bobby, and I kind of and I said, hey, just don't go over to that area, because like I'm kind of used to, sometimes people being mean to me, so I can kind of brush it off pretty fast. But you could tell in Bobby's face, he's like, what'd the lady say? What'd that lady say? And so, so you could kind of tell, he was, not really loving that. And so I was like, just go over to the other side of the room. She'll calm down. And then her friends were even really annoyed with her. Like, that's how, bad she was. Like, her friends were like upset at her because she was just being ugly. Okay, so I'm going to grab a little bit of the copper. So this is a new color we're using. So just new color alert. If you don't have it, it's okay. It is okay. But this is copper dazzling metallics. I am in love with some metallics. And I'm going to use my middle brush. And then again, I'm just adding some blobs, okay? Just some little blobs, just some little lines here and there. Nothing major. Little lines in here. And then right in here in the hat, almost like a letter C. Like a little letter C. We're going to add some gold too, but we just want a little bit of a letter C and a couple of lines this way. And then again, we're just going to bring it down over here on this part. And then we're going to put a little bit in the nose just because it's fun. It's not mandatory. It's just fun. And then we're going to take it, and this is where kind of the party starts happening. We're adding all of these textures into the scarf. And then we're also going to add them into the scarf going down here. And as you saw, that just took me less than a minute. So this isn't a process at your paint parties that should take you a ton. This is literally just a quick little second on all of these. Now, real quick, I want to share a story about this lady who thought she wasn't good enough to paint. So I was teaching, because I know, I've had a lot of experiences where there's, been, I mean, when I say a lot, I probably say out of 17 years, there's probably this many that like come to mind, a memory of that. But I remember this one late, what's wrong?
How many?
Probably 5.
Oh.
What?
I was trying to count up real quick. You said this many. I thought you had a number wrote out.
Are you doing dad jokes again?
No, I'm just
okay, so I wanted to tell you about this lady because several years ago I was teaching a paint party, and she and while this is kind of drying for a minute, let yours dry if it's not dry yet. And I'm also going to add the white right here and a little bit of white while I'm telling the story, so we don't miss out. Because I have so much to teach you tonight. So much. I have so much to say, and I only have 28 minutes. Okay, so this lady, I was teaching, it was like a church retreat at this bed and breakfast. There was probably like 20-something people there. And this lady was running around taking photos of everyone. And she was probably, in her 60s. And I went up to her and I was like, why don't you paint with us? And she's like, no, I can't. And I was like, oh, come on, you should paint. She's like, no, I can't. And so she was running around taking pictures and having fun. And finally I went up to her again and I was like, please paint with us. Like, you look like you want to paint and I have extra. It's always bring extra. I was like, I have extra. It'll be okay. And she's like, well, here's the deal. Like my art teacher, when I was in 3rd grade, told me I wasn't an artist. And since that time, I have never painted, never drawn, never done any of that. And being an art teacher, like my heart broke because I looked at her and I said, I promise you, if you paint with me, there will not be one negative thing said to you the whole night. I promise you. And so she kind of like was like, okay, I'll try it. This lady was smiling ear to ear. She was grinning ear to ear. She was standing and dancing with the paint. Like you would have thought this grown woman had just gone back to childhood. I mean, it was magical. And at the end, I was just like, I'm so proud of you. You did so good. And she was holding her painting and smiling for the picture. And in a second, I was so happy for her. But then I thought like, oh my gosh, she let one person's comment dictate the way she chose to live her whole life with that. So I say this because how many of us have had somebody say something about whether we can't sing? I'm looking at Bobby. Whether
not looking back.
I can sing. I'm just people don't want to pay me for it.
Yeah, we'll sing a little for them.
Maybe tomorrow. But how many times have somebody said something to you and it dictated that maybe you weren't a good runner, or maybe you weren't this, or maybe you weren't that? And Teresa said, I know I can sing. I love that. And so here's the thing I want to remind you of is that I always think like we're like little Furbies. We can learn stuff and get better at stuff and grow. And so if you're like, somebody thinks that, you can't do something, that's not true. Sometimes it's just a matter of like letting those things go. And so I tell you that story because I want you to know if you're painting your snowman and maybe it's not turning out as cute as you're seeing all the ones in the group. Just a very real talk right now. A lot of your snowmen are way better than my snowman will ever be. Again, you do not have to be the best painter to make money teaching paint parties, okay? And so true. So if you sit there and think, well, I'm not the best painter, it doesn't matter, okay? You're putting together a party. You're putting together a group. So I hope this helps you. Let me know if that's something that helps you maybe overcome that fear. And don't be that lady at 60 something years old that finally decided, hey, I can pick up a paintbrush, but she held on to that comment from a mean art teacher that should have never said that. Oh, makes me so angry. Makes me so mad. As an art teacher, my principal one time tried to make me grade kindergartners. I taught kinder through high school during my 10 years of time. And she tried to make me grade kindergarten with something that wasn't just a solid, like the E or whatever. I refused. I said, no, ma'am. I was like, I usually will do whatever needs to be done, but when it's grading kindergartners on art, not happening. All right, so we're adding a little bit more white while Bobby asks the next question.
No, we gotta give away a gift card to this one.
Oh, what is it? I'm gonna put two little eyes here.
It cracked me up. So Elaine Cantana, she says, I used to lock the windows and sing when my kids misbehaved in the car. They said, please, mommy, stop singing or we'll stop fighting.
Elaine,
what a great punishment.
You're now the next winner for
Elaine Cantana.
How do you spell that?
Contona.
Elaine Katana, thank you for sharing that with me. The other day, I was singing out so loud, and Piper, who you met yesterday,
was being punished.
No, she loved my singing.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm really good at the Little Mermaid song, Under the Sea. I'm really good. Like, I can belt that. Me and Pixie have been singing that for years, and I have mastered it. So I was singing it, and Piper was just looking at me all lovingly like I was the best. She thought I was Adele. I was not. But
she also licks her backside.
Bobby,
what?
I am not happy with you right now.
All right. Next question comes from Belinda Childs. She says,
Belinda,
can we use any of your paintings for our paint parties, even if we can't join PPHQ at this time?
Unfortunately not. So we have spent a ton of resources, and we have a whole team to support, as well as we have now been in business now over 5 years for Paint Party Headquarters. So basically all the paintings we have for y'all is for Paint Party Headquarters. Now, I know you've joined Snowman Showdown for $10. I am totally okay with you using the Snowman Showdown painting for one paint party to make a profit and see how you like it. Like, I'm totally fine with that, or do the guinea pig party with that. All I ask is that, again, I think that's a fair trade for $10. You can go teach it to 10 people and make, 350. So I think that's a fair trade. So the only thing I ask is, if you do that and you make money and now you're like, hey, that's cool, I want to do more, I have hundreds of paintings for you with all the marketing ready to go. And again, it's a write-off. $47 a month is a write-off for your marketing, for your business. So I just ask that you don't use my paintings unless you're a part of Paint Party Headquarters. Okay, so we're going to add some more white here. Now what I want to do is I'm going to get crazy. I love this part. Okay, so this next part, I need a little bit of white in the scarf. Again, just a couple of dots, just a couple of little blobs here. All right, so we're about to have her party because we have some learning to do. We have a lot of learning to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the baby blue first. All you have to do is take the middle brush, a swab of the baby blue, and then literally just kind of, this is confetti, so think of it like falling leaves. So sometimes it's a comma, sometimes it's a backward C, and it's kind of just blobbing like they're celebrating at the end of the Taylor Swift concert when all the confetti fell. Karma is my boyfriend. No, I'm not going to do that to you. I'll hold my singing back. And then I'm going to take the same thing with gold. I'm going to rinse my brush and go to gold paint and do the same thing. And this part is so easy and fun. This is when people can get up and dance with their painting. Highly recommend playing Karma is My Boyfriend while you're doing this part, because it's really fun. make you feel like you're at the end of the Taylor Swift concert. And then if you have purple, if you don't, it is okay, I promise. But if you have purple, then you can do the same thing with purple, okay? I kind of do the purple a little bit smaller. So again, just kind of go a little bit smaller with it. Maybe it's not as big of strokes. And then after that, we're going to use white paint and add some stars in here. We're going to use white paint and add some stars. So with my smallest brush, white paint, you can do a simple just letter T and then an X. That simple. I'm going to show you another way too. Another letter T and then an X. And then another fun way is to kind of do the letter T right here. And then if you want to make it bigger, you can just go like this. Sound effects by Bobby.
What's the name of the purple you're using?
It's a purpley purple.
Purpley purple.
Yeah, it's real official, y'all. No, it is Wild Orchid.
Wild Orchid.
And again, I'm so sorry we did not have that on the supply list. Please don't hate me, okay? Sometimes we make mistakes. Often I make mistakes. I don't know about you, but I'm an artist and I get forgetful. Sometimes I get forgetful. Okay, so we have that on there. And then our last thing, I'm just going to do a look-see, make sure I have everything on there. And then the last thing that I highly, highly recommend you bring to your paint parties, and then we're going to go to our part 2 of this, is Crystal Craft Twinkles glitter. Okay, I have used all of them. But this is my favorite because it goes with every kind of painting. And when you're buying in bulk, like when you have a lot of paintings booked, you don't have to deal with, wait, which glitter do I have with which painting? So I just always get all of this. Okay, so we're going to move to part 2. Okay, so everybody, congratulations on your snowman. So proud of you. Okay, if you have Post-its, grab Post-its. If not, can we borrow Bobby for our sound effects? If you have Post-its, remember our homework yesterday. If you have not done the paint party calculator, please do. This is very, very important to help you reach your goals. There is stats. There is major stats that talk about people who write down what they want to happen actually works way better than people who just think, oh, I'm going to do that one day. And there's something, with just writing it down. It's been proven over and over and over again. So what we're going to do over the next 60 seconds is we are going to write down everywhere we could have a paint party. Okay, so we're going to brainstorm together. Are you ready? Just put yes, so I know if you're ready. We're going to brainstorm together. Say yes in the comments and I know we'll go. I know we'll be ready to go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, good, Del Rey. I'm glad you love this. Awesome. Is one kind of glitter enough for us? No, it's really not. But for this, it is. Okay, yes. Okay, awesome. Okay, Alexa, set a timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
Okay, write down everywhere you can have a paint party. Okay, as fast as you can. Bonus points if you type it in as well. Retirement center, vet, barn, nursing home, candy store, which I have several times, winery, brewery. Where else have we talked? Gym. Local hotspots. Libraries. Are you writing down? You're writing them down too? Good job, Bobby. Retirement centers. Family, which I don't always suggest that, but for your, Alexa, stop. For your guinea pig, I definitely recommend family, but for your like long term, definitely not. Okay, so this is just a few in less than a minute. Less than a minute. Okay, community centers, country clubs, women's groups. I mean, Girl Scouts. There is unlimited places, and I'm seeing y'all right. Block party, daycare, schools. Nicole saying a restaurant. Annie saying gym, coffee shop, groomer, hair salon. I've done boutiques, lots of boutiques. Virginia, restaurant, craft store, friends. So look at how easy this is to come up with venues. Now, are you ready for the magic script?
I wrote down where you shouldn't have paint parties.
Oh,
That's more of a challenge, honestly.
Yeah, we've never done that.
I know.
Bobby wrote down where you should not have paint parties.
Yeah.
Let's hear them. And let me see if I can debate it.
Okay. A porta potty.
Ugh. That one said, yeah.
Winner. School bus.
Actually, no, that would work.
That
the
would-
moon bus,
Oh,
school
the
bus.
moon bus. Yeah.
And people have done it on a boat too.
What about in a cave?
Yes, definitely a cave.
The cave would be cool. Okay.
Yeah.
On a highway.
Depends on if the road's closed.
And then last one, in a desert.
Mm-hmm.
It could be really hot though.
Yeah, like what if it's that desert concert thing they do? What's that thing they do that
Burning Man?
where they do all the drugs?
Yeah, Burning Man.
Burning Man. What
They
if you did a
probably
paint
do 'em
party
there,
at Burning
actually.
Man? There's probably, yeah, it's probably some
Black
cool
Rock
stuff.
City.
Actually, like some of those check out as like things you should do.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's endless. Besides Bobby's porta potty, that's a no, but everywhere else seems to be a viable place. Okay, let's go to the magic script. Now, I would like to challenge you. Okay, so again, when you're in Paint Party headquarters, you get access to all of these. You get access to every script we have, but we're going to share one with you tonight. So I highly recommend, actually in the description of this video, we have an extra video we have filmed for you that's about 5 minutes long that shows you exactly what to do. So I'm going to kind of briefly go over it, but just know that that video has the exact like step-by-step of what to do. Bobby has a question.
No, prize time.
Oh,
before,
it's a
before you
prize.
get into that.
Okay, let's do it. You want another prize? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think. Okay.
And this one's going to go to Susan Bence, Bence, because she said on a dark desert highway.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair. Okay, my voice isn't warmed up. I can't sing. Susan Benz, email support@texasartandsoul.com. And once I get warmed up, I'll sing y'all my Little Mermaid. Maybe one day. I might sing it on the cruise. That might be a fun time karaoke.
Sure.
I mean, really, I could belt it out.
They are trapped.
They are trapped. Okay, so what we're going to do is share with you one of our messages that works like magic. That's why we call it the magic script. Now, before we do this, I just want to say, if you are too nervous to send, usually I say challenge accepted, do this no matter what. However, I do realize that a lot of you are very, very, very nervous about actually booking the party. Because like I said, it works like magic. So a lot of times you'll send it and then you booked a party and maybe you were like, I'm excited, but I'm not really ready. Although I do think that sometimes is the best way, is just to jump in. However, people they're ready for me to sing on the mermaid cruise. I think I'm gonna start practicing.
When did it become a mermaid cruise?
Oh, the theme is pirates and mermaids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a theme. There's a theme.
I'm definitely gonna be a mermaid.
I'll be the pirate. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to give you an option, okay? And then let me know which challenge you accept, okay? This is your side quest for the night. So option number 1, you can do this magic script, send it out, the one I'm about to tell you. Watch the little 5-minute video we have for you that is in this description. Send it out, and then let me know if you booked a party. And teach the snowman and make some money for Christmas. Voila! So fun, right? Nervous, but fun. If you're too nervous to do that, because like I said, this does work like magic, I would like to challenge you as a side quest to teach a family member, to teach your best friend, to teach your aunt, to teach your cousin, to teach your grandkid, whoever it is, to teach them just like I taught you over the past 2 nights. And if you notice, this painting is really fast. I know some of you know that because I've seen you paint it like 6 times. So this painting is very fast to paint. So it's an easy, quick one, and it should take you about an hour, hour and a half at the most. So let me know which challenge you're going to do. And here is the magic script, okay? So here's what we do. And again, we have a video. I don't know if the team can post that video in the comments. Brendan, if you could give them that link, and then that way they can grab that video. But basically what this video is me showing you exactly how to do this magic script. So if you're nervous and you can't get it all written down, don't worry. We have it all listed for you. Okay, so basically what you do is you go to your, for example, let's just get some more teaching out here. The visual teacher in me wants to show you a little bit more. Okay, so if you go to Facebook, I'll turn this around in just a second. Okay. Now, if you go to where you search Facebook, you can type in the name of your town, for example. So you type in the name of your town, and then you would type in, for example, country clubs. Okay, so I'm going to put in Granbury Country Clubs. And I'm going to hit enter. And when I do that, it's going to bring up all these places in Granbury that are country clubs, the Newcomers Club, the Granbury Country Club, whatever that is. Now, once you find that, and you can also do this with restaurants as well. Once you find that, you can click on this, and then you can, if they don't let you do a message, you can call them. But a lot of them will have a message or a way to reach them by email. Right here's an email. It's Carla. So I could email Carla and say this script, okay? And I recommend doing this to 5 places until you have a response back. And it'll say, hi, my name is Heidi, and I teach paint parties. I would love to teach at your community center, or, oh, great, thank you. My team just posted it here. Here it is. I'd love to teach at your community center or your restaurant on a slow night. Do you have time to talk this week? Thanks, Heidi. And then attach your beautiful snowman to that message. Now, the thing we have learned over the years is to keep it short, sweet, and simple, just like the script we gave you, and to also make sure you ask that question. Do you have time to talk this week? The reason why is something psychologically in the brain. When there's a question being asked, the brain stops to immediately try to answer it. So it's just a little tip to help you get noticed when people are getting emails and messages 1,000 times a day. So that's it. That's as simple as it gets. And you send that to 5 places a day in your local area. But once you get somebody who says, yes, this sounds great, stop sending them. Do not send any more messages. And the reason why is because then you need to change your attention on marketing and getting butts in the seat. Okay. What was that?
Derrieres and chairs.
Or derrieres and chairs. Okay, so that is it. That's the simple script. And I know you may be like, well, that just seems a little too good to be true. It works like magic. So I want you to try it. So let me know in the comments. I'm going to read your comments right now. Let me know in the comments if you are taking the challenge accepted for the side quest of sending the magic scripts, or are you taking the challenge of teaching this to a cousin, a friend, an aunt, an uncle, whatever, before this next week? Okay, so you have 1 week to do this. Okay, Lee says, I like derrieres and chairs. Shelly already sent 5 today. Oh my gosh, I love that. Shelly Moyer, you are getting a prize. Very proud of you, action taker. Shelly Moyer, if you would email support@texasartandsoul.com, we will send you a gift card. Please send your full address. Let's see. We have Paula doing the guinea pig party. For those of you that don't know, a guinea pig party is just like having your aunt, your uncle, whoever, and you teach them. And Beth says, so true, short and sweet, but it works. And she says she'll book the party. Annie says, be careful on how many you send. They are magic and will work. I know I had somebody one time book 17 parties. I was like, no, that is not what I teach. Do not do that. Challenge accepted this Sunday, daughter with her work friends. Karen, yay. That is what I'm talking about. Yes. Oh my gosh, Joanne, challenge to book a party. Oh, I love y'all. Y'all are action takers. I love this. Oh, Lisa already has a visit plan to discuss a party at one of their local restaurants this week. Great job. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, so cool. Nicole says, I asked 2 people today. One runs a nonprofit, and I booked a friend and to have her friends come on Saturday. I'm so proud of y'all. So proud.
Me too.
That is so cool. So proud. Trisha said, I made 11 cold calls this week and booked 2 parties. Yay for cold calls. That's another level. Man, I love that. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of y'all. Oh, so proud of y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is your homework. And then I'm going to spend a couple of minutes before I give away the trees. Just kind of, answering a few more questions, going over Paint Party headquarters. And then I'm going to kind of recap what your homework is tonight. And look at me on time. Wow. Cheers to that.
Good job. Did you already do the homework?
We're about to. Okay. So the homework, do you have it?
I do.
Oh, yay. Bobby's going to say the homework. Go for it, honey.
All right. Day 2's homework for
Day
all
2.
of you fans out there listening. I don't know. It's like 1950s television. I don't know.
Oh, it is like a 1950s like radio show.
Yeah.
Cool.
Number 1, finish painting your snowman painting.
Hold on.
Dun, 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 dun. Yay. All right. Number 2, post a photo of the places you are going to contact. All right. Yeah, good. That's not really a list, but nice pile. Number 3, comment on 3 other posts, something positive. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Good
And
job.
then it says here a
Very
little note.
articulate.
I don't know if you read this or I read this, but I got a note there. The little hand that goes like that.
Oh yeah, and tomorrow. So we're just reminding you tomorrow we're going to teach you how to make a profit every single party. And then also at the end of tomorrow, I'm going to have a live Q&A. So I'll be answering your questions as fast as I can. And tomorrow night, I'm actually on there about 2 hours. So bring a snack because I literally stay on there and answer questions so my face falls off. So, so that's going to be a little bit of a longer one.
I'm getting tired of gluing it back on.
Okay, so that is your homework for tonight. Can everybody do their homework? Just put a big yes, heck yes, if you can. I'm very, very excited for y'all. So excited. Again, paint parties have changed my life. And I just want to remind you how important it is to take action. Whenever, again, borrow some of my confidence. We have to have somebody who believes in us more than we believe in ourselves. And I believe in you. And I know how much this can help your family. So I'm very, very, very excited for you. Oh, we got a heck yes. Yay. Very exciting. Okay. Do you want me to share a little bit about Paint Party headquarters? Let me know if you do, if you want to hear, if you want to know what the bonuses are again. If you have any questions, I'll be on here for about 5 minutes more to answer any questions. So I want to make sure that's okay with you. I know you mentioned a Paint Party coupon in PPHQ. Are there brushes too? So Becky, great question. So inside Paint Party headquarters, you get 50% off paints every single month. So go at, once you join, that's going to be right where the calendar is. Every single month you get 50% off paints. They do have brushes. However, we have another wholesaler who I recommend, who the wholesale information is inside Paint Party headquarters for all the wholesale places I recommend. And this place, I've been paying about $1 a brush. So I love these. Love these. And then the bonuses. So for those of you that join Paint Party headquarters, if you want the link, let me know. My team will drop the link in the comments. But here's the deal. Like I said, this is our last big event we're doing until next August. So if you've been wanting to get into Paint Party headquarters, here is your invitation to be a part of this. You can cancel at any time. If you join for the year, you get 3 months free. But you're committing to a year. You're like, yep, I'm going to do this, because sometimes, like I said yesterday, we have ups and downs of businesses, and there's no way I would have stayed in this business for 17 years without some ups and some downs. So my job is to try to help you have less downs and to help you through it when you're frustrated and overwhelmed and not sure what to do, and you feel like you're just hitting your head on the wall. Okay. So I'm here to help you with all of that. But when you sign up, I just want to remind you, when you sign up before Friday, I would say, let's say Thursday night, because Friday morning at 10 a.m. is the coffee time. So if you can sign up by tomorrow night, you're going to get all of these different bonuses, and you're going to get not a printed copy, but a digital copy immediately of the Magic Script. So if you sign up right now, you're going to get this copy immediately. And you're also going to get this mailed to you. So the lookbook has been just really, really, we did this about a year ago, and I'm so grateful for it, because I take it to my parties and they book just by people looking at this book. So you can you'll get a mailed copy sent to you, and this will be sent to your home. So again, it's like a book, like people can go in and pick, oh my gosh, I want to do the pumpkin, or I want to do the snowman, or whatever it is. So this lookbook right here, and this was our cash cow. We had somebody post today inside Paint Party headquarters. They just did 100 of these. Alexa, what's 100 times 35?
100 times 35 is 3,500.
3,500. I just spit. I'm so excited for her. $3,500. That's like, sorry, Bobby. With the cash cow. The cash cow was by one of our team members, Julie, who has taught over 500 paint parties herself. And I think that's the value too. Like a lot of times people join Paint Party headquarters and go, oh, Heidi's going to give me a lot of knowledge. We are a big group, and this group has a lot of knowledge all over the world. We have people from the UK, Australia, everywhere. And so people are teaching paint parties all over. And so it's pretty powerful. And when, a question's asked, and we have all of these great answers. Now, this will only ship to the US and Puerto Rico because of shipping. However, we have this available right now in Paint Party headquarters, where you can immediately edit it. You can add your own paintings. You can take some out that you don't like of mine. You can print it yourself and have it ready to go at your local printer. Right? That is some serious cash. $3,500, man. That's awesome. Also, we have the reindeer painting, which I showed you yesterday, but if you weren't with us yesterday, I just want to remind you, this is already making a lot of people money with this painting. And again, we use marshmallows for a lot of it. I try to use different textures when we can. And the cool part about when you get access to the paintings, you also get access to the step-by-step instructions that are beautifully done. You get access to the supply list that are beautifully done. So let's say you're a person who sells art kits. It's done for you. Like, it's literally ready to go for you. You get access to the tracer. So all you have to do is print, put it together, and you can trace it and have it on your canvas. You also get access to the marketing materials that you just go in, edit, put your information, and you can post, and they're ready to go. So again, this is just one of multitudes of paintings that we have for you and ready to go. So basically, again, Paint Party headquarters was built because I was a full-time teacher and, doing paint parties on the side, and I needed what we built. So basically it's built. I grab all the stuff from Paint Party headquarters when I'm tired, exhausted. I don't know, somebody wants to book a party and they're wanting a snowman or they're wanting this. I go to Paint Party headquarters, grab a couple, send them their way. They pick, and then I have everything already ready for me. Another bonus. This is a digital copy. I'm supposed to print it. Brendan, can you make a note to help remind me tomorrow to have this printed? Maybe send it to me tonight and I'll print it. And this right here, the content prompt calendar. Anybody on here struggle with social media? Like, okay, I have a business now, but I don't know what to post. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say today. Like, cat got my tongue, right? There are so many times when we just kind of struggle with what to post. And so this is a creative content prompt calendar that basically tells you for the whole year exactly what you can post to help your business grow. Again, social media presence. You need one. When you're creating this, you need a social media presence. And I teach you how to grow that. If you don't have one yet, it's okay. We all start with 0 followers, right? And then we grow our businesses. So don't worry if that's not it. And there's a ton of other stuff too. And if you click the link, if you want to check out what else is included in Paint Party headquarters, and just say, yes, I'd love the link to look at it. There's no obligation. Remember, I want you to be successful, whether or not you are with us or not. We are here to help you if you want our help. But again, no hard feelings. I just want you to have the best chance at doing all of this. Okay, so that's some of the bonuses. Tomorrow, let's go ahead and answer 2 more quick questions, Bobby, and then we'll wrap up, and then we'll give the trees away. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be at my computer, my business suit. No, not my business suit, but I'm going to be more professional, and I'm going to be basically breaking it all down. How you make a profit every party, where you get your supplies, how you hire people, all of the things you need to know to get started right away. And then I'll be answering your questions till my face falls off. So I hope you've had fun. Let's answer 2 more questions and give away the trees. All right, you ready?
I am ready. All right. I didn't catch the name on this one. I just saw it going by when I was reading some of the feed there. And so a couple people are asking, so if a party's supposed to last 2 hours, but you have people that paint really slow, how do you still try to keep it within that time frame?
So we do have tips on that say like, okay, we're about to paint the hat. This should take you, about 1 song, for example, which the hat would be less, and things like that. So we do have tips like that we teach you and show you. And also on all the painting tutorials, obviously you get all of that stuff, like for example, for the reindeer, but you also get a painting tutorial of me showing you how to paint the reindeer. And during all of your tutorials, I am constantly giving you tips on things that are working, how to make this go faster. Another tip is to make sure you do the smaller canvas. That has really helped me. I've kind of changed from my 16 by 20s to those smaller canvases, and then I keep it around 2 hours.
All right. And then the next question is from Marcia Myers, and I saw this a bit, so she's not the only one asking, but are there instructions in Paint Party headquarters on how to teach classes online?
Yes, we have a whole virtual set, like where we teach you. It's like modules. And yes, so when COVID happened, just like, everybody in the world, their events started canceling. Mine started canceling just like everybody else's. And I thought, well, wait a minute, I teach online like I'm teaching you right now. I was like, we can teach Paint Party headquarters how to do online. So back in 2020, we filmed trainings. We've actually refilmed them since. And we have trainings on how to do virtual parties as well. So yes, if you'd like the link, I see a ton of people asking for the Paint Party headquarters link, so you can take a look. Again, don't feel obligated, but if you want the link, go ahead and ask for it. We'll get our team to give it to you. If you're watching the replay, the link will be up in the top in the description, and just go check it out. See what people are saying about it, see all the different things you get. I know I only covered like this much of what is included inside Paint Party headquarters, but I'm very, very excited. Okay, so let's pick a winner, and then tomorrow I'll answer the rest of your questions.
All right.
Who is the winner of the gorgeous sequins beaded gold trees? My favorite.
There was a comment earlier that I liked, and I can't find it now, so I'm just going to pick a random.
Oh, man.
I know there was somebody saying that her and her daughter are so excited they're going to do this together, but I can't find their name. So
that is awesome. I know Annie does this with her daughter too. And me and Pixie has been doing paint parties with me, Bobby too, for years.
Let me go up here. I'm going to go back a little bit and find somebody.
Piper's very excited about this winner. You want to help pick the winner? Piper wants to help pick the winner. Oh, you want to help pick? Say hi. Oh, don't French me. Not in front of people. It's embarrassing.
Let's go with
drum roll, please. Ah! She's out. Drum roll, please.
Beth Jung. Bethjung.
Bethjung. Beth, you are the winner of the Christmas trees. Congratulations. Beth Jung, we hope we are saying that right. If we are not, we apologize. Here's your job. Here's your homework. Please email us your full address and please say, Heidi announced me as the winner of the 3 set of Christmas trees so we can make sure that Bobby gets those to you. Okay, so tomorrow night, we are going all in. We're going to be talking about how to make a profit every party. I hope you have had a blast. Please let me know in the comments if you have. Remember your homework. Finish your painting. Make sure to take a picture of all of these that you did, all of your places that you're going to contact, and then please comment 3 nice things on 3 people's posts. All right, I hope you had fun. Oh my gosh, Vicki just joined. Yay! So exciting, Vicki. We're going to be sending you out a lookbook in the next few days. So be looking for that. And please give us a couple weeks for the lookbook delivery, just because we have a lot of people right now coming in and we want to make sure that we're under promising and over delivering, which I will teach you all about that inside of Paint Party Headquarters as well. All right. I'm so excited you were here. I cannot wait for tomorrow night, our 3rd night of the Snowman Showdown. I'll see you then. Bye.